And what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. When you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you ain't subbed up, you watch it on your TV, whatever the case is, I appreciate you too. I hope you're having a smooth 7 as well. But I know some of y'all know that last video got taken down. Not the last video, but on Tuesday's video got taken down. Let me know if y'all want a completely new video or y'all want that one re-uploaded just with some of that stuff taken out that couldn't be in the video. Let me know. Spam it up. Because I've seen some of y'all comments. Some people said they wanted it, but I do know some people already seen that. So I don't want to repost something that some of you guys already seen. But I'll give let me know if y'all want that back up. But again, I hope y'all good, man. I hope y'all straight. I seen Spain had a flood on the 29th of October. It's Halloween today that I'm shooting this, but I hope they good too. If you in Spain and you watching this, prayers to y'all, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Let's check out some of these pictures of this Rothschild ball in 1972. Eyes wide shut type shit. Pardon me. And I'm pretty sure that movie was about this shit right here. Look at these. Motherfucker got a whole deer head on. I don't know what it is a mother. Look at that shit. That motherfucker got a hat on with faces on each side of that mother. They're supposed to be a ball. What kind of ball, motherfucker? Ain't nothing I want to attend. You motherfuckers be doing some weirdo ass shit. You need to stop with all the dumb shit. I'm sick of y'all. This was in 1972. Just imagine the shit they doing now. Yeah, go to the next one. Look at that shit. Creepy as a mother. Imagine, motherfucker knock on your door late at night. You open that motherfucker and that's at the door. Pum, 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 like a mother. Weirdo ass shit. Go to the next one. What the that's supposed to be? I don't know what you are supposed to be, lady. And this mother got a whole canvas painted on his mother face. The sky and shit. You little weirdo mother. The mother be running this world be on some weirdo ass shit. Maybe that's what they really look like on their mother planet, because I don't think none of these motherfuckers are from this planet. I ain't gonna hold you. And y'all need to go back to where you came from. That's a big fact. Look at these. Who designed the costumes for this shit? Is that a hand? That's a hand speaker little thing. One of them one shits they had back in the day. Why is that on your head, lady? And that got hands coming out his motherfucking head. You motherfuckers are big weird. Go to the next one. And that motherfucker look like a hook. Yeah, from the Peter Pan movie back in the day. On the left, he looked like motherfucking Hook. And hold on. If you squint your eyes just a little bit, it's a whole motherfucking face behind they motherfucking ass. They didn't even peep that shit to just now. Crazy shit. What's up with you with these faces? Huh? Oh, I just thought about some shit. You know in the book of Revelation and shit, the dragon ain't got supposed to have multiple motherfucking heads. Look at that shit right there. These motherfuckers demons. You demons out this mother. Y'all, go to the next one. Creepy as a mother. Especially that mother in the middle. All you mother creepy as a mother. Y'all always doing some creepy shit. Why you can't never do regular daggler shit? Ooh, let me put some big ass horns or antlers on my fucking head. It's gonna look cool as a mother. No, it don't. You look creepy as a mother. Dog, what y'all got in that motherfucking gold bowl? I bet you the liquid look just like my motherfucking hoodie. Guarantee it, dog. You little weirdo motherfuckers. And guess what? I'm telling you right now, you be seeing all these motherfucking celebrities at these big ass parties. We don't know, like, what's the shit they be going to? They be dressing crazy as a mother. They just went to that shit, and we said, fuck all the celebrities, let's block them. And I still see you motherfuckers love y'all some celebrities. So a lot of you motherfuckers ain't block a motherfucking thing. What was that shit called? Ah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. They still doing this shit. You only see them on the carpet. They go into that mother, raise all that fucking money for some bullshit. What they doing inside that mother? Huh? You mother are weirdos. Crazy part is these sleep sheeple think we the motherfuckers that's weird. And not these mother elite celebrity pieces of scum of the earth. It is what it is, dog. I'll let you. Peace.
Colors or frequency, y'all. MK Ultra, look this stuff up. Why y'all think I got all the colors going on in my background and y'all see the blue? Because blue is therapeutic, it's calming, it's very calming, it reminds you of the ocean. Red is very lustful, it brings in your serotonin or that belly nature, that serpent. It makes you either want to eat or it makes you want to have passion. Yellow is very, very intellectual. That's why when somebody is in intellect or learning something, you get on a yellow school bus where you go to school to be educated. Or when you want to retain or remember something, you get a yellow highlighter to retain the information. So we see that even colors have frequencies, and these things can tune and program you. Blue is calming. You see that? Orange is vibrant, it's attractive. Red is lustful, it makes you hungry. You see that? Purple makes you spiritual. It makes you think. It puts you in a state of tranquility. It makes you want to meditate, or it mellows you out because it's the same color of melatonin. That's why purple is royal, and most kings in Africa wear purple. You see that? And then again, yellow is intellectual. That's why you get on a yellow school bus, or you use yellow highlighters for your information, because that's intellect. Colors or frequency, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Y'all see that? Make the connections. That's what melanin do. We make connections. We are very intellectual. We are smart people. It's not only me that's just smart. All of y'all that's listening to this information and y'all saying, that makes sense, Yaki. Guess what? You are smart too, because only smart people will get what this means. There's still people out here that be like, Yaki talking about. So I'm not the only intellectual on this planet. Everybody that's following me is an intellectual. Nice. Everybody. That's the reason why you following me. Because you are intellectual and we are on the same frequency.
Facts. Y'all see the blue in the back? Yeah, I had to do that for a reason, man.
I don't know if y'all knew this, but did y'all know that you can wear a certain color linked to a certain chakra? And that chakra color, the color that you're wearing, will help amplify and strengthen the chakra of choice. So let me explain myself. Let's say, for example, that you feel like your root chakra, the first chakra, is a little misaligned. You feel like it could use some work, etc. Wearing the color red is going to help strengthen the root chakra that you're trying to help strengthen, for the simple reason that the color red is linked to the root chakra. So the same thing goes for maybe your third eye right here. The color for that is indigo. Let's say that you want to strengthen your third eye chakra. You want to be able to see spirits and talk to spirits as intuitively as you'd like to, whatever. Wearing the color indigo could very well help strengthen your third eye chakra. It's really easy just like this, and it's kind of funny because today I'm wearing like this yellow eyeshadow, yellow shirt, and all this stuff linked to the sacral chakra, and it was very unintentional, but you can always use the extra push if you are wearing a certain color linked to a certain chakra. Now let's break it down a little more so that you guys know what kind of colors you should be wearing depending on what chakra you want to heal. So starting at the root chakra again, otherwise called Muladhara, this chakra right here is responsible for your security, how safe you feel in your life, how fearless and grounded you are, etc. So like I stated before, if you want to amplify or help heal this chakra, you can always wear the color red. And it's a little funny because the first time I had an idea to talk about the chakra colors, I was actually wearing red. I had red hair, which I still do. And then I ended up having a dream about healing my root chakra. So that right there is to tell you that you can definitely do the same for yourself. But then anyway, moving on next to the sacral chakra right here. Also called Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra is responsible for your sensuality, your sexuality, and how well you are willing to work with others around you. So of course, if you want to help the chakra out, if you feel like it needs the help, wear the color orange for yourself. Now the solar plexus chakra right here, otherwise known as Manipura, this one is responsible for your self-esteem, your power in life, how willing you are to make things happen in your favor, your determination, your personality, and confidence. So of course, if you want to help that chakra out, you can always wear the color yellow just like I am today. The heart chakra right here, otherwise known as Anahata, this chakra is responsible for how well you are willing to give and receive love. The throat chakra right here, otherwise known as Vishuddha, is very responsible for your communication. It's where you set boundaries, don't let people step all over you, you get your point across willingly, standing up for yourself and others. Wearing the color blue is going to help the chakra out a lot, of course. The third eye chakra, or Ajna, is responsible for your intuition, how clearly you're willing to see things, your trust, and your planning. Wear the color purple for that. And then the crown chakra, the last one, is Sahasrara. Wear white to amplify.
I got a question for y'all. Now, my favorite color, for many different reasons, mainly is red and gold. Like, I just like the way those colors go together. But I wanted to ask y'all, like, I got other colors too that I like, that, you know, two colors that go together. I like that too. But it sounds kind of weird and I'm about to ask this, but sometimes I'm drawn to certain colors more than normal. But now I'm kind of understanding the chakra colors. Like, I knew they were out there. I've already looked at them. But just hearing this right now made me think it is. Sometimes I'll be drawn to a certain color more times than not. And as I look back now at my path that I've gone, what if, I don't even know how to ask the question, like, what if me being drawn to those certain colors is because I'm going through that phase, or I'm in that certain chakra phase, like, or I'm healing that certain chakra at that moment. I never really thought of that really until I heard her kind of break it down like that. And I just I connected the dots. I don't know. Am I reaching, or do some of y'all feel like or some of y'all feel the same thing? Let me know.
Whew, TikTok. Well, I had to take a couple mental days, give my mind a break. Boy, this is the shit that they don't tell you when you get down some of these rabbit holes. Sometimes it's hard to come out them up. But am I the only one that felt like something major just changed this weekend? It's like I can't put my finger on it. But I'm seeing everything, man. I'm seeing Beyonce at the Kamala rallies. I'm seeing major Donald Trump rallies. It's like every day there is a rally. And I have never in my life seen it to where every day there is a rally from every candidate, presidential and vice presidential candidates. Every day. And it's been like that for like the last 3 days. So I feel like they kind of pulling the wool over our head a little bit. But I felt it. I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure if it's good or bad, but something changed.
I ain't feel no change, but y'all remember, they wasn't doing no talk about none of this stuff. In the summer, we was like, bro, what's coming towards the end of the year? Like, they ain't even talking about it. Something weird. They're not talking about it. Now they ramping it up last minute. I just feel like like he said, put a wool over our head. Yeah, something like that. I feel like they about to pull some fast shit. Something, bro. I'm just don't want them to pull it while it's in the cold winter months. Me personally, but I mean, I think I said in the last video, I feel like, let me know if y'all feel it, but we all waiting for something to just pop off. Like, we all on edge. I feel it. That's what I feel. Like, we all just on edge. Like, we just waiting for something to go left. I feel like everybody's waiting on that. The energy is off to me. But it's been like that for like at least almost a month now. For me, that's my personal experience, my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all feel.
Blow your mind again. Ready?
Yeah, let me hear.
Check this out. Disney. Do you know why Disney characters wear gloves?
No. Why?
Check this out. The gloves Disney characters wear,
Yeah.
it's resemblance to...
Disney characters don't have gloves on, bro.
What are you talking about? Disney characters don't have gloves.
Like, what do you mean? Like, the princesses?
No, look at Mickey.
Oh, okay.
Mickey,
Who else?
Goofy, whoever's in that crew.
Okay, so
They
just
wear
that
gloves.
crew.
They wear gloves.
Okay.
Right? You know why?
Why?
Watch this.
Why? Why do they wear gloves? They're all murderers.
Check this shit out.
They're mass murderers.
Boom. Okay.
Let me see.
So you're familiar with those gloves, right?
Yeah.
Mickey's wearing those gloves. It has like the 3 lines on it.
The infamous...
Yeah, the infamous gloves. Interesting. Why those gloves and why those 3 lines?
Okay.
Check this out. These gloves are the same gloves of the Freemasons.
No!
Of the Freemasons, bro.
No!
Crazy.
No
Crazy.
way.
That's why Mickey and all those random characters on Disney, fam, they all wear those gloves, bruh.
No.
Look at it. Those are the Freemason gloves. That's why they have the 3 lines on it. Specifically, those 3 lines. Where have we ever seen gloves with those 3 lines?
No.
Ever. It's not even like a regular thing. They're literally Freemason gloves.
That's
Crazy.
No, that
Right?
blows my mind. That blows my mind.
It makes sense, but I heard it was because it was cheaper. But hey, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is yet to come. Somebody's been lying, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. There's a lot of cataclysms happening, all right? But why? Pay attention.
We're also told by lamestream science that it has been 630,000 years since the last Yellowstone eruption. Strangely, the trees in Yellowstone look to be very young, only a couple of 100 years old at best. But that's another story. Or is it? Let's take a look at the United States today, at least according to Google Earth. Have you ever noticed that the lush green United States looks like a 6,000 kiloton bomb went off right around Yellowstone and blew away everything to the south and west of it?
Keep this area in mind. Granada, a kingdom of the Moors in southern Spain, which became a vassal of Castile in 1238, and in the 15th century was conquered by Ferdinand and Isabella. This is where it gets serious. Granada, Spain, a city built partly on the side of the Sierra Nevada mountains and partly on the plain below them. Sierra Nevada mountains.
The United States looks like a 6,000 kiloton bomb went off right around Yellowstone.
So in 1492, the last stronghold of the Moors, Granada, was conquered. Okay, but we just read that Granada was in Sierra Nevada. And we also seen that there was a massive cataclysm that occurred that wiped out the land on the West Coast. Could it have been nature? Or could it have been man playing God? They have made it desolate. It mourneth unto me the whole land. We talk about major resets. Are these resets closer to our time than we think they are? Were they caused by nature? Or were they caused by man? Are we far, far away from these times? Or do we have our hands on the next weapon as we speak? Follow me on YouTube. Rashad Poet.
Now, shout out to Rashad Poet, man. Love that man work. But now, y'all remember in that past clip where somebody said they remember the world ending, and then they remember they came into this dimension, but they said what they remember of their world ending was a flash. What if that flash was the bomb that went off? I'm just asking. I like I said, I gotta try to connect the dots. There's no way I'm gonna sit back and not ask no questions, bro. I gotta ask. Let me know if I'm reaching or if y'all even remember that. But I gotta ask y'all, man. And I gotta come to y'all and ask for some help. Y'all let me know.
Seen that? There was a storm in this guy's town, and he was outside looking at the thunder and lightning when a mysterious portal opened up in the sky. Some people will blow this off and call it a conspiracy. Now, some of the gods and goddesses on planet Earth, they know how to talk to their spirit guides. And these cosmic beings will open up the gates of heaven for us. This here will be Papa Legba. He will have the keys to open and close these portals that we see in our sky. And some of us will be uplifted and taken to the new kingdom. This spiral of energy is what you are seeing everywhere. This will be the planet going back into divine order. Mother Earth is going back to her original state.
This person had a terrifying dream experience that so many people have also had. For some reason, I'm literally obsessed with these stories. So this person was lucid dreaming the other night. So they said that it's not something that happens normally. Like they normally don't lucid dream, but for some reason this night they were. She described the dream and where she was in the dream and how she noticed something was off in the dream. She noticed something that was there that wouldn't normally be there in real life. And that's what made her say, oh, hey, I'm dreaming. I don't know about all the other people that lucid dream, but for me, that's always what it is. That's always what it is that makes me know I'm dreaming. I'll notice something and I'll be like, that's weird. And then I'll pay attention and be like, oh, because I'm dreaming. So she's talking to someone in the dream. Someone's there with her in the dream. And when she realizes that she's dreaming, she like says it out loud to herself, but like out loud, like, oh, I'm dreaming. So when she says this, the person that she's talking to in the dream face changes. And they're like, what? I'm already scared at this point listening to her story. When she sees his face change like that, she realizes, holy shit, I shouldn't have said that. Because she's heard the stories before of the people asking the time and date in dreams and all the weird stuff that happens. But she says it again. Anyway, she's like, this is me dreaming. At that point, apparently, not only now has his face changed, but now his cheeks turn into like static, like you would see on an old TV, like staticky. His cheeks, which is really weird. I've never heard of this before. And he starts to mouth something to her. And she's like, what? And so he says at this time, they're gonna find you. Oh my God. No. So right after this, she says she's yanked into like some other dimension or something. It's gray everywhere. There's like outlines of cubes. Like, and she said she's being pulled, like she was yanked out and she's being pulled. I don't know if she's being pulled like through the dimension or what, but she's being pulled. The wind is really strong because she's going like really fast. And she's like, oh my God, I have to wake up. I have to wake up because what's going to happen? So it's like really hard for her to wake up. She normally can wake herself up and she's having like such a hard time waking herself up at this point. And she's like, oh my God, am I dead? Like, am I never going to wake up? And then she finally does wake up. She opens her eyes. She sees her boyfriend. She's like, hey, am I still dreaming? And her boyfriend is like, no. Like really weird. And then she finally does wake up, actually wakes up. Her eyes start to open. She wakes up. Her boyfriend is next to her and he is awake. He's been awake. And then they start talking about the dream. Now we've heard so many of these stories before, right? Like so many where people ask the time and date or tell the person in the dream that they're dreaming and then something weird happens. This is the first time. So everything normally gets really weird, right? Everything gets really scary, like crazy scary and weird smiles and crazy other dimensions and weird shit. But this is the first time I've heard someone say that like the person in the dream's cheeks turned to like static and then they were like pulled through this like gray place with cubes. I mean, this is the static cheeks part is like really weird to me. And the fact that that person in the dream was like, they're gonna find you. If you know what I'm talking about, please go look this up. It's crazy. I like to refer to them as the dream police a lot, and it gives me like TVA vibes from Loki, if you've ever seen Loki. Like, you're not allowed to know you're dreaming. I don't know why. I still don't know why. We've speculated a million times, and I don't like any of the answers. I know that time's not real, and that's why they don't like when you ask what the time is. But in this case, she didn't even ask the time. She didn't ask the time or the date at all. She just said she knows she's dreaming, and shit got weird. So what the
Okay, they told us about these demon face syndrome people were going to start showing up. Remember, the media told us that. This is famous YouTuber FouseyTube. Check out this weird interaction he had at this bar with this individual over here. This is by any means not a normal interaction at all, y'all. Check this out and let me know what you guys think. From the time he comes sit down, just watch him, y'all. Look at this. He feels the energy. Look at him. Because y'all know how when someone's looking at y'all,
Are you good? Are you good?
y'all seen his eye? Y'all seen his eye as soon as he stood up? Hold on. So y'all, I caught this as soon as he stood up. Watch his right eye. Watch this. Bro, did you guys see how fast that eye jumped up? Independently too, look. What? This thing continues to go on and it only gets more weird, y'all. Check this out. He doesn't say a word. She's trying to speak to him in Spanish and he's not even understanding. Y'all look at his neck. Just look at him. Just the way that they're talking to him too. Look at the way he stares at the cookie when she offers him it. Oh my goodness. So what do y'all think this is, y'all? This is a weird interaction on all levels. I'm excited to read your comments down below and share this video. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Hey, I seen that on Instagram. But with Fauci YouTube, I thought he'd be capping. So when I seen it, I didn't really believe it. But I'ma just go ahead and say now, for future reference, if anybody see me in person, don't act like that. That's all I'ma say. Please. Also, all I'm asking, don't act like that. Your damn imagination can take it wherever you want to please, wherever you want to take it. I don't really care. I'm just asking for future reference. If anybody see me out in public, don't act like that. Please. You're going to get me uncomfortable, and I don't want to get uncomfortable. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. Please. That's all I'm asking. And don't do that to nobody else, because you never know what a person been through to how they going to react back. You don't know. You don't know. And I mean, we don't know how he gonna react back, but honestly, you came into my space. I really don't care how you gonna react next, because you just pissed me off. You just got me going. So, but let me know. That shit look crazy. His eye was just jumping up and down like it did. That shit look crazy. That shit look crazy. But let me know what y'all feeling. Was it cat? Was it fact? How you reacting? Somebody come up to you and sit next to you like that and they just looking all weird like that. How are you reacting? How? That's all I want to know. Whether you by yourself, whether you with your family, whether you got your kids with you, whether you with your lady, whether you a woman, you with your man, how you reacting? Let me know what you feeling if you see somebody do that. I'm curious on other people's perspective as far as that. Am I tripping? How I'm asking people don't do that to other people because you don't know? Am I wrong for doing that? Because shit, we'd have been like, cut the cameras, bro. Hey, it's about to get ugly up in here. It's about to get ugly in here, bro.
You know what's 666, the number of the devil?
Yeah.
You ever hear the theory about it?
Wait.
What it actually means?
No.
Because you hear that before. You know how it's like demonic, it has association with the devil, but why? Why that number, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. So there's a theory, and it ties into the theory about how our life is a simulation.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much what every single computer operating system runs on.
Okay.
Here, look at this.
Let me see.
So every single computer operating system runs on this type of databases, right?
Okay.
So it's hard to explain in like coding terms, but pretty much what it means is you give permission to read, write, or execute programs.
Okay.
So you could write something into my code, blah, blah, blah. If I give you permission, then it can execute. But if I don't give you permission, it can't run, and you can't write. Now, there's this guy, I'm gonna play the video for you a bit.
Yeah.
And he pretty much figured out that if our life really is under this simulation, like almost like a computer, the number 666 is pretty much the coding to give permission to evil forces to do anything.
Really?
It's crazy.
Figured out the mark of the beast, but I'm going to have to teach you computer science in order to explain it. The first thing I'll say is everyone's wrong. I don't think anyone's ever seen this before. And when I say I figured it out, I feel like God gave it to me. I don't mean to take credit for it.
Yeah, he
I
says
used to
he got
code
a
Linux
dream.
servers for fun. And one of the things you learn is how
How'd
to
you learn
set
this?
file and folder permissions. A folder is just a vessel that gets filled with things. If you were particular about who could put things in the folder and who couldn't, and who is allowed to read those documents in the folder or not, you would need to set permissions. It gets a little complicated how it actually works. But to keep it simple, you have three groups: the owner, the group, and others, or the rest of the world. And you're setting permissions as to who can read things in the folder, who can write to the folder, and who can execute commands. Another view of this looks like this. You have the user, the group, or the world, and you can set their permissions that each group can have. And when you configure these permissions,
When
it's
he gets to the
expressed in a
numbers, it's crazy.
three-digit
Honestly.
number, in this case 644. When you open up all read and write permissions to the entire world, you get 666. Obviously, you recognize that number as the mark of the beast. What you might not know is the name of God, Emmanuel, is 644 in Hebrew. A permission.
So do you get this? So check this out. So what he's trying to say is, if this, it's weird because life, we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we can't put like an exact statement of everything's a theory. Like you look at science, everything's the Big Bang's a theory. Shit, like chemistry is all theory. You know, and there's always outliers and stuff. But what we can see is if we create things and we can give permissions to things, when we were created, how does that work? Like, it's so hard to explain. I don't want to sound crazy, but what he's trying to say is if we were just in a code and we were just in a simulation and our creator put permissions into every single person, us choosing what we allow and what doesn't allow us to affect us.
Yeah, it's leading us in our
it literally leads us into the life we play out.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like tap into the comments if you guys get it. It's very kind of complex.
Elon Musk. I thought he was one of the good guys. Elon Musk owns the lithium mines in North Carolina and the refinery in Tennessee. Where's all the material for these EVs and all this other stuff going to come from? From the lithium mines in North Carolina, as well as the refining facility in Tennessee. We need more of both.
This is a real paranormal event involving the military, which remains unexplained by science to this day. During the Vietnam War, South Korea deployed a total of 320,000 troops to Vietnam. During operations around Romo Hill, soldiers frequently went missing.
At first, only a few would disappear, but later entire platoons vanished and eventually entire companies disappeared. This event caused panic in South Korea and was classified as a top military secret. Later, as the event was declassified, it was adapted into a film. In 1972, near the end of the Vietnam War, 2 signal soldiers were on night duty at a South Korean military camp in Vietnam when they suddenly received a distress signal from a unit called the Wild Donkey Squad,
located at Romeo Hill. The 2 soldiers looked shocked upon hearing the distress call, as it was the 3rd time that month they'd received such a signal. Late that night, the sole survivor of the squad was lying in the hospital and with a trembling voice told the commander that all members of the Wild Donkey Squad had perished except for him. He had witnessed his comrades die gruesomely right before his eyes, so there was no way anyone else could be alive. However, the commander didn't believe him. To confirm the situation, a 9-man team called the Field Mouse Squad was immediately assembled. The team members came from different units, with the youngest being only 18 years old. The team was led by the calm and rational Lieutenant Iron, along with the decisive deputy leader, Chen. Romeo Point was a non-combat zone, and their task was simple, just to retrieve the missing wild donkey squad. The team thought the mission would be easy, so morale was high. After preparing, the team took a boat to the destination. Before starting the official mission, one member took out a camera and took a group photo of everyone to commemorate the mission. The group then headed into the dense forest, but none of them noticed that their team of 9 had somehow become 10. Even more terrifying was that no one sensed anything unusual.
Wait, what? Their group of 9 somehow became 10? And then it just cuts. I don't want to know more. Alright, I'm gonna have to dive down that one. Have y'all heard of that before? I feel like I have, but I feel like we go through so many videos that one, I don't remember that one. Am I tripping? The only time I remember is when they put the red goggles on and they could see demons and stuff like that. And I don't know if that's the same one, but yeah, let me know what y'all know about them. I'm gonna have to look.
The old human hunting estate, they had one of the biggest reserves in the United States, and it was designated for hunting humans. And it's now been turned over, was turned over into the federal, turned into a game reserve basically. But that's where pretty much the biggest hunting grounds for predators is at.
So you're referring to an estate in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That they ended up surrendering it, giving it to the federal government. It's now a national forest. And it was the biggest, it's one of the biggest ones. Can't remember which royal lineage it was that passed it along, gave it, but it was a big deal back then for the amount of land. It's probably pretty easy to look up.
Okay.
Basically, like the redwood forest of California, but in North Carolina. Yeah, because, you know, we all started, 13 colonies started on that side, so their hunting began on this side.
Right,
It didn't start
okay.
on the California side, it started over here, on that side.
Yeah, okay. You think it's ironic? What?
I think it's ironic that that place, it got flooded off the map, and then Dollywood, and you got all the massive tunnel systems under the ground.
Okay, but let's go back to the Thor comment.
Right. Well, supposedly for the last year, the good guys have been in the ground doing the good stuff. Wouldn't you want to get them out of there if you were the bad guys?
Okay, following.
If somebody had infiltrated your tunnel system, wouldn't you want to flush them out?
Okay, following. This is all just food for thought. Food for thought, entertainment, you know, opinions, perspectives, just throwing conversation around. Everybody thought the Underground Railroad was what?
An above ground slave route where they could escape. It was an actual under the ground railroad. It was in everybody's face the entire time.
Yeah.
We know that the good side's not killing everybody with bloods.
Right. Yeah.
We never said the good guys were manipulating the weather either.
Yeah.
Nobody's even, considered that it's not the good guys manipulating the weather here.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense to me for the good guys to manipulate the weather. Makes absolutely no sense. Who do you think are the good guys?
She's usually the one doing this. People like me and you.
The average American, good.
People who don't have calcified pineal glands.
People who don't have calcified pineal glands. Okay. All right, repeat that. Part of this, part of the reset, part of Nassar Jassar, part of all of this
is to remove all the toxins off the shelf.
Right.
There's only one way to get all the toxins off the shelf, and that's to close the port and empty the stores out.
Like,
which all goes hand in hand with
for instance,
quantum financial research.
eventually, like, you will be able to, like, walk into the store and you won't see, like, Doritos on the shelves.
Well, if you do, they'll be healthy Doritos.
Right.
All these chemicals and stuff that are banned in other countries, they're finally banning them here.
Okay.
So you have to trick people into buying everything off the shelf so you can restock that same empty shelf with good things. Without tanking the economy, you can't just go and burn Walmart down and get rid of all the bad shit on the shelf. It's got to sell to keep the economy afloat.
Plausible. Okay. All right. Theory number 2.
Stuff has to be empty to be refilled.
I completely agree. Completely agree. All right. Theory number 2. What about people are asking about possible tracking in the shipping containers? Like, they want to make sure that, like, that say they are investigating the diddler and they're wanting to see if, like, any new shipments have come in. Do you think that could be a possibility too of shutting it down?
Well, they already know what's coming in and going where. They're ahead of that.
Yeah, that happened.
They already know what's on the ships.
Okay.
With technology we got now, we can x-ray vehicles as they drive down the road. We don't need to port anything to see what's inside of it.
Okay.
This is 2024, not
That's
1960.
True. I agree. That is true. That is true. I can see where that can be. You know. That's valid. Yep.
Ain't shit getting by the United States military. They may not orchestrate it, but they know about it. They may not stop it, but they knew about it. It's like they got a little glass ball that they can look at and tell what's going to happen in the future.
Well, that's like one person commented, they were like, you would think that this information, that the public can't handle this information, that it wouldn't be this secret. And I'm like, the last time that this was set to announce was September the 11th, 2001, the morning of. Mm-hmm. That's how big it is. That's how. So yeah,
It'll never happen now.
We're entering the same time crisis, money crisis that happened in the 20s throughout the 40s.
Okay.
If you look at what happened then, it's they're trying to do it all again, from the world wars to the famine to everything.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're not going to win this war, though.
No.
People are wide awake.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. People are waking up. I feel like the veil is thinner than it's ever been right now. And we know that God wins. God wins.
Oh yeah. Shit's only gonna happen till he says that's enough.
Right. And we've been told this will end by the hand of God. The hand of God will move. And it will be a near-death experience, and it will be to the point where we only think that God, like, we will know this was a God thing. Right, this was a God thing.
When he sends to move, he sends people, he sends armies.
Right. That dog's driving me crazy.
He sends the people.
Do what?
Some theories tend to contradict one another.
Theories can contradict one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just stay open.
Stay open.
Keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind. Question everything. Always, I would say.
Yeah, question it twice.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Rely on your God-given intuition.
I love when her husband get to talking. And they be having some deep talks. That's a healthy relationship when y'all can have communication like that. Not just about that, just in general. You could tell that they understand each other. They have a cool conversation. That's dope. Theories, he's saying theories can contradict one another. I would agree with that, because there's a bunch of theories that I'd be like, damn, but what? How this if that's this? And it's a lot. But I do like to stay calm and question everything. And keep open mind. Keep open mind. Remove the emotion though. Because sometimes you're going to believe one thing, or you're going to feel something about one thing, and it might have thought it was that. And as you grow, you start learning, nah, it's not that. But your emotion don't want to let you let it go. But he also said they about to try to redo that shit that they did from the 20s to the 40s. But they not gonna win that war. I would like to agree. Spam it up and let's manifest that. Let's speak that into existence. They ain't gonna win that. They not gonna win the next one. They're not gonna win it, bro. We need everybody to stand on that. Cause when he said that they're gonna try that, I was like, that ain't gonna work. We vibrating at a different frequency now than we was then. No disrespect. No disrespect to those who came before us. No disrespect. We just gonna remember that and not let that shit happen again for them. Let's ride for our people who didn't understand what was happening then. That's cool. We gonna hold y'all down now though. That's how I say let's look at it. Let's not like look at it like we putting them down because they didn't see it. No, it's cool. It's all good. We got the chance to do it though. And we gonna do it for y'all since y'all couldn't. That's my 2 cents, let me know. But we too strong now to let them get away with some shit like that.
I realize that literally everything is a lie. It is. Everything is a lie. Our history, which means his story. Our calendars. We've been lied to about everything, and I just found this video very interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys in case you haven't seen it.
This is why I've said the dates that they are giving us are incorrect. We used to have 13 months, 28 days, 1 day of rest, even in
Feb is 12. March is 13. April is our first month. Babies are born in the spring, the 1st of April, Easter. This is the start of our new year. It's the start of spring. Flowers start coming up. The grass starts coming up. The trees start leafing out. The babies are born. That's the first day. Our neutral day, day 1. The day we rest and celebrate the resurrection, the new beginning, the beginning of Christ. April is month 1.
You're not supposed to go out and try to change anyone. Those who are already enlightened, they're already advanced, they realize what's happening now, they're already there. You don't have to worry about it. The other ones that are so deep into negativity, we're not going to be able to make a difference anyway. They have to find their own way. We're not supposed to convert anyone. It's the ones in the middle that are not sure which way they want to jump. Those are the ones we have to reach, the ones we have to talk to about that things are happening, things are changing, and we're moving into this totally new world. Man has destroyed civilizations down through time, and each time, it's usually with the bad use of their mind, the misuse of the powers of their mind, and each time, they'd start all over again from the beginning and create a totally new civilization, a new world. They said there's no longer time for that. We can't do it. We can't waste that time. So this is part of the developing of our psychic powers, bringing that back, changing this because we're going to carry it on instead of destroying the world and starting all over again. That's why we're having all this chaos and problems right now as the two try to decide and separate and shift. So it's a very important time we're in right now. And there's many souls that are coming in right now to be here for it. They volunteered to come. The call went out throughout the universe volunteers to come and help. They have to be souls that are pure, that have not known violence, have no karma to repay, to come in and help raise the consciousness of those who are here. And these people don't know they're one of these. I find it out in my work. But they have no idea on the conscious level they are one of these who has volunteered to come and to use their energy to help raise the consciousness of the world. And I've been told it's working, because now the positive is beginning to overshadow the negative. And we are moving into a new world, and it's beyond anything you could expect. But it's too late to turn back now. It's in the process, and it is happening.
Quick thought. My heart goes out to all the chosen ones, all those people who see things that everybody can't see, who hear things everybody else can't hear, right? Who can sense and feel energy that can't nobody else sense and feel, right? Who can see through the illusion of a false reality, right? Who can see life for what it is, who can see the reality that's formed, but you ain't got nobody to talk to about it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm walking, I just learned something. Right? But if I speak it to somebody, ain't nobody gonna believe it. So to all those people who can see things and understand things, or understand things can't nobody else understand, I know it's a lonely walk and you're trying to get everybody else to see things the way you see it, but keep moving. You're not off course. The universe has got your back. All your ancestors, your tribes is here, but I know it's a lonely walk. I know it is. Just stay the course, be peaceful.
In the next couple weeks, we're going to start seeing some things that's not human. Please get ready for this. Let me break down exactly what's taking place. This is the jinn. The jinn is made out of smokeless fire. You have us, humanity. We are made from the soil or the clay of this planet. You have the archons. The archons are the watchers of this planet. Just how we eat food, well, they eat our emotions. Stay positive. Next up, we have the angels. They are made from all light. We have the demons. They are made from all light, just like the angels. Remember, demons is nothing but fallen angels. I should say fallen angles of light. There's so many different layers to this whole reality. I want people to understand something. The jinns are older than the angels and the demons. Jinns are not demons. They're not angels. They're just jinns. They grant you wishes. That's why they say never make wishes on your birthday, because the jinn will grant it for you. You might not get your wish in this lifetime, but next lifetime, they're going to get you. Just remember, most of these life forms on this planet, they only have one purpose, and that's to keep you on this planet. They want you here because they understand that we have the potential to surpass them in universal energy. Once we activate these chakras, game over. Just remember, we are made from the minerals or the soil of this planet. So that means we are the planet.
Y'all agree with him, or is he reaching?
Your guns are knockoffs. Your guns are the rejects. You don't know about percussion grenades. You don't know about direct energy weapons. You don't know about none of this. You don't know about DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency that has robotic mosquitoes, robotic snakes, robotic dogs and cheetahs. You don't know about that. They assassinate you with something that looks natural. And you talking about my phone 5, click, click. Bruh, you don't know what type of enemy you dealing with. Because you talking about killing, but you dealing with a master killer. That's what they do.
Now that little clip was out there just because I asked some of the homies that was talking, and we was talking about some stuff, and they was like, hey bro, if it hit the fan, this and that and this, and I was explaining like, bro, they coming with some real life shit, and some of the shit that I was saying, they was thinking that this should be in movies, and I'm like, bro, where do you think the movies get it from? And they start thinking like, hey, you ain't lying. I'm like, bro, I watch this type of shit all the time, trust me. So that's just one of the clips of some of the homies that be watching, that be like, you know, I get it, bro, but I want to make sure y'all equipped as well and understand what we against if it ever hit the fan. For entertainment purposes, though, just having conversation. This ain't gonna happen.
Child screaming. Joe, listen. We're like a woman or something. That was a female screaming. Phil. Please, please, please. No. Oh my God, Phil, it sounds like somebody's being.
So if Lucifer is the person that comes to you in the form to tell you that he can give you whatever you want if you just give him you, that means that you have to be able to give him you in order for you to make it do what it do. There's a duplicate for everybody you call famous. You cannot come before the world without being before Lucifer. You cannot go that far without coming before Lucifer. I met him and he's cool, but I just can't give him what he wants.
This man Orlando Brown.
Holy. Oh my God. Yo, come look at this. Look at that, dude. What is...
That sun is putting out energy that is causing what is called by the geneticists junk DNA, and the creator never made junk. Intuitive females are now becoming psychic females. Intuitive males are now becoming the God they're supposed to be. A God is only a person with more powers than the average person around them in a humanoid fleshly body. But the mind is being altered. The spirit and the soul are vibrating high.
All right, stop. I think a shift is happening, and they are starting to touch us. I got 2 pieces of content that I really need to share with you guys, and I just want to hear your opinion. The next one will be on a 9/11 type event to make you think. That's all I'm going to say. Wait till that video, and I might even wait on that video. But this gentleman right here is at work. I'm about to show you a video, and make it make sense. Do you see it? The hoodie. Look at the hoodie.
It appears that Johan's shirt and hoodie is pulled by something. Initially thinking that someone had put their hands on Johan's back, he turns around, expecting someone to be there. But to his shock, there was no one. He was absolutely positive that he felt something heavy on his shoulders. Yet, it seems that whatever weight he had felt was non-existent. Or, so it seems, because as viewers believe, this invisible weight was most likely a spirit who was getting physical with Johan. If that's the case, then its presence was definitely felt. But whether ghost or not, Johan has been left terribly shaken by this incident. To this day, there is yet to be an update on this whole occurrence.
Now, I'm a person who pays attention to paranormal content heavy. And let me just say, the energy and discernment I got from this video was not paranormal. I had a good weekend, and I realized some things. And let me just say that I believe we are going through dimensions. I think a shift is happening. If you don't know, now you know. And for the ones that are awakened, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you believe these interdimensional beings can touch us now? And I saw a great explanation on what we see as shadow people, or what we see as the Hat Man, and that is the 4th or 5th dimensional being's shadow on our plane that we're not supposed to be able to interact with. Just like when you cast your shadow, you can't interact with your shadow. Your shadow's living its own 2D realm, while we're in a 3D reality. You understand? So there's a lot of speculation saying that when we see these shadow people, when you do certain substances like meth, like tripping, that is the shadows of the 4th or 5th dimensional people in our reality. But to be able to physically pull your hoodie, do you guys understand what I'm putting down? Now, the next video I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind even more. And I'm going to show you some evidence that our creators, or not creators, but our controllers understand the powers of energy and life after death just by the 9/11 buildings. Peace to God.
I ain't gonna lie, I like how he just broke down like the shadows. I mean, you can see your shadow, but you can't interact with it. That, for somebody who couldn't really understand exactly what he was pointing out, that was a great way for Toxic But True Reality to get somebody to understand what he's getting at. That's dope. I would have to agree with him though. What y'all think grabbed his hoodie? Some people gonna say it's not real. Some people gonna say it's not real. I'm gonna go ahead and say that one was real, bro. What the hell pulled his hoodie? He felt something, but hey, I think that things been. I think that they've been here, and I think our dimensions kind of already blended sometimes, depending on the person, how high you vibrating. But I also want to say now it's happening more times than not, because we are going through that shit and things are changing. That's what I think. That's my take. Let me know, spam it up with y'all feeling. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. Again, if you just watch it on your TV, and you just come here and you ain't subbed up and you, whatever the case is, it's all love, bro. I appreciate you too. I hope you having a smooth 7. And until I see y'all in the next one, man, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know